Also, just want to remind you folks, in just a few weeks' time on August 16th, Sunday, races will be beginning at 5 o'clock instead of 6. They will begin at 5 o'clock on August the 16th. Reason for this, we have got a ton of action, and we will not be getting out of here until probably late, so we're going to speed things up a bit. Start at ahead an hour. That's the International Weekend of Venus Roofing and Siding, 34th Annual International. We've got Swim 100s for the Sportsman Division, and we've also got large races for all the other classes, so it's going to be exciting. August the 16th, Sunday, at 5 o'clock. It's going to be the 34th Annual Venus Roofing and Siding International. You do not want to miss that. On the Speedway, as in each and every week, leading the parade is the St. John Ambulance. We certainly appreciate all their services here, and hope we don't have to see them too often, but we certainly appreciate their presence. Towing services being provided tonight by Laird's Auto Body. They're here each and every week, and we could not do it without them. We'd like to thank Laird for all their services. First car you see in the Speedway from the Sports Division, the 22, I do believe is Gene Wiggle. Next in line from the Sunday Drivers Division. He picked up a feature win here last week, and folks, he was flying in that 66 Ryder Sports Rock machine. That's Jason Carnahan. The 34, that Honda CRX you see out there, that's a new car in competition. Not sure of the name of the... We'll have a name of the 34 for too long. The 69 from the Sunday Drivers Division is Gary Wilson. The 64 is Dwayne Carson, also from the Sunday Drivers Division. The 20 machine you see in the Speedway is Rodney Nicholson in the 20. First time out for him. Keep your eyes on him, just a young fella. The 51, another young fella out on the Speedway, James Cooter Smith, and that Snack Stop Vending Hogan's Fix and Paints number 51 machine. Next in line from the Sunday Drivers Division as well. He's third in the points right now. Leon Hallward, the Air Cab Blues Audio 54. The 12, he's part of a multi-car team, as I mentioned, that's Kevin Sherwood. The 24, there's going to be a few fellows driving that tonight, I'm told. Paul Doucette. Folks, I've just been told we got a little bit of a special race tonight. At the end of the evening, any four-cylinder car that wants to enter, again, it can be a Sunday Warriors car, it can be a Sunday Drivers car, it doesn't matter. And any... So, Sweet 16 to the 46 machine. The 35 is James Mann, the 79, another youngster, just graduated from high school this year. That's Corey Eagles in the 79. And rounding out the field, the 34 in that Honda CRX. We're still awaiting a name for that gentleman. It is a new car in competition. That is why he is starting at the rear of the field. Green flag's out into turn number 1, the 41. Dan O'Connor stretches it out just a little bit as the 46 slides up from the 4 spot up to second. O'Connor, your leader out of 4. There's the 46. Tough break for the 35 of James Mann as he didn't even get a lap in. On the 41 as well. I guess Freddie Prosser's driving the 41 today, not Dan O'Connor, so Prosser doing all right in that 41 machine as he leads the field down the backstretch. But Bernard looks to the inside. What a way to celebrate his birthday with the win here in the first Sunday Drivers Summer Challenge. Side by side as they cross the start-finish line into 1. It's Bernard in front, Prosser there in second, and that 34 I've just been told by the 34 here, Gary Esterbrook, his kid just told me who he was, wants to wish him good luck. So thanks to those youngsters for helping me out. Out of 4, it's still Bernard in front, just 16 years old. And Gary Esterbrook the 34 machine. He brought himself a little cheering section along with him. Halfway last time by, 5 down, 5 to go. Here's your leader, the 46. John Bernard, 34, Gary Esbrook's trying to reel him in. We've got 6 down, 4 to go here in the first heat. Estabrook's closing the gap a little bit as they enter turn number 3 and out of 4. As I mentioned, folks, this is a cheap class. If you want to get in on the action, you can. Just look at 34 Gary Estabrook. There's an example. First race out, he's up to the second spot, running real strong, and he's having a ball. 2 laps to go for your leader, 46, John Bernard. Down the backstretch, the 34 of Estabrook tries to reel him in, and folks, he's on the back bumper. Last turn. Wayne Kirk, your leader. Final lap for John Bernard, the 46. Down the backstretch, bumper to bumper, John Bernard, Gary Estabrook, who's it going to be? Down the front stretch, there's your winner, the 46 of John Bernard. That's his first win of the season. He's only been running a couple of weeks, not doing too bad, and as I mentioned, he's just 16 years old today. Still got time to pick up your 50-50 tickets here at the start-finish line. Folks, Salisbury Lions Club still got them on sale. You didn't get a chance to pick them up when you entered the Speedway. You still certainly can now. So we got Papa Bernard written on the front fender, and I do believe he's sitting on the back fender. So let's have a round of applause one more time for your winner of the first heat, 46, John Bernard. Gray and red one, that's John Robichaux. 10 laps of action, second Sunday driver's heat, green flag out. Still side by side as they enter turn number 1. With Brady second round. The 0 of Joe Frazee, that pretty looking multicolored duct tape machine, is your leader. Somerville Wilson battling out for that second spot. Got Johnny looking 11 in fourth, and Doucette trying hard for the fifth spot. Out of 4, Frazee stretching it out just a little bit now. Jerry Wilson trying to take over the second spot from Somerville. We got Stevenson, Robichaux trying to reel him in. On to number 4, still your leader in that 0. It's Joe Frazee. Something else I want to point out, these guys are allowed to take along co-pilots if they desire. That's why you see the odd person sitting in the passenger seat. Stretch, we've got a battle. Looks like Wilson's going to do right. Wilson goes high and Brady looks low. Number 4, he's got the popsicle sticks, 2 laps to go for the 69 of Gary Wilson. On a number 4, we've got a 5-car battle here. As Wilson's still your leader, Crazy in second, Somerville drops third. Top 5, John Robichaud with 31. There's your winner, the 69, Gary Wilson. Good run for him. He's only been in competition a couple of weeks. So he picks up the win here in the second Sunday Drivers Heat. He'll come around, grab the checker flag, take his Wilson. Now folks, if you remember, as you entered the Speedway this afternoon, I mentioned that if you had an announcement you'd like to make, don't be shy, come on up to the tower, we'll be glad to get it on. Well, the lady sitting next to me right here, tomorrow she's celebrating her 2nd wedding anniversary. So let's have a round of applause for Janet and Donnie Snark in 3rd. So keep your eyes on all those cars, they're all at the top of the points. Green flag drops. Anybody's race as they exit turn number 2. Hoyt and Allward side by side. As Allward gets up into the wall, that could have been a little different. We've got cars going everywhere down the front stretch. As Eric Hoyt is your leader, the 66. Jason Carnahan looking for room on the outside as they head down the backstretch. Correction to 54, it's not Leon Allward. Bob Cross is driving that today. Still a battle for the lead right there as you see at 95, Eric Hoyt, 66, Jason Carnahan. The 10 of April Berry and James Scooter Smith battling it out for that 3rd spot. Carnahan looks to the outside for the lead. I don't know. Jason Carnahan battling now. Halfway that time by, 5 down, 5 to go. As Carnahan looks to the inside this time, only he ran out of pavement. That's number 4. Leader at 95. To the outside. I'm thinking for a little 4-cylinder machine, that 95 is some wide as Carnahan sneaks by on the inside. He's your new leader. Then we've got Eric Hoyt 2nd, April Berry in 3rd. Let's go for your leader. Tight battles all over the speedway. And Carnahan gets the final lap flag, 9 down, 1 to go. spots, and rounding out the top 5 to 3, Albert Williams. You've got that number, come on up to the tower. You are just about $135 richer. Once again, last 4 numbers on a purple ticket, 9989. You've got that ticket. I'd like to see you up here in the tower. We've got $134. Stretch flagman Kenny Brace is tightening it up a little bit. We should be getting a green flag as they exit through number 4. Looking good, green flag's out. Keith Lewis, your leader in the 31 machine. Normally his father Aaron's behind the wheel. 44, Jim Dunham there in second spot. The 2 of Lloyd Garnett slides up to 3rd. Derek Smith in the 00 drops to 4. Hope that 00. Tires on it. Three-car battle for the lead. Chevy, Ford. Lewis leads Dunham, Garnett around. A little further back in the field, the 82 of Bill McLean tries to slide under Derek Smith for the 4 spot. He's still going to battle up front. And Dunham looks to the inside of Lewis. Lewis still holds on. Dunham still looking to the inside. 3-car battle on turn number 4. We've got 5 down, 5 to go. We're halfway. Second generation driver Keith Lewis, a veteran here at River Lake Speedway. Jim Dunham on the inside. 3-car battle for the lead here in the first Sportsman heat. They're still side by side. Dunham's got a nose out in front to pro sign 44. It's incredibly loose. Dunham now your new race leader. Lewis not giving up on the outside. To go this time, lying down 2 to go, and we've got the 14 and the 00. Those cars work better with all 4 wheels on the ground. Attaboy. So they continue on. No harm done to either machine. And Keith Lewis provides a little entertainment here at the start-finish line. You got Kenny Brace's attention, I'm sure. Folks, he's still busy. Derek Smith did lose the tire there in the ordeal. Jimmy Dunham hangs on for the victory just barely as Lloyd Garnett comes challenging hard on the outside for the second spot. And we got 2 Fords showing them how it's done. So lots of action in that first Sportsman heat as Keith Lewis does a few dynos for us here in the start-finish line. And the 14, Mark Beeman, just a rookie, but you're not allowed to piggyback in the Sportsman division. You got to keep all 4 wheels on the ground. He figured he'd jump on the back of Derek Smith, provide a little... Donnie Pond, 85, Ken McKenzie, rounding up the field to 19, Jim Rogers. On to number 4, they're looking good. Green flag out. Adam Pond, Danny Duke battling it out. Ken McKenzie takes over the 3rd spot. Still side by side as we've got 1 lap completed. Adam Pond Danny Duke battling it out for the lead as Ken McKenzie waits to see just where he should be going. Duke by a fender as they head into turn number 3. Side by side down the back stretch as Danny Duke stretches it out just a little bit. Turn on the inside. Second as McKenzie looks to the inside of Adam Pond for second. Battle for second. He's got 2 laps to go. 8 down, 2 to go here in the second sportsman heat. Final lap for Danny Duke in the 50. We've got a slight battle with the Swan boys in the 3rd spot. Number 4, here he comes, the race winner, Danny Duke. Yeah. Ken McKenzie picks up the 2nd spot. I do believe Adam Pond held on to 3rd. Donnie Pond came home in 4th, and rounding out the field in the 19th, Tim Rogers. Folks, if I can get you to dig out your mission stubs, 5-7. Second number also on a green ticket. Lucky number 118932. So 118932, if you've got that number, come on up to the tower. That's Pat Murray. Mike Rogers jumps out to the early lead. Up Quaker State hat. He had one of the winning tickets. Also, TJ Gogan picked up the Quaker State. Mike Rogers in the 41's got a huge lead. As he comes out of turn number 4, then it's a battle for second between Pat Murray and Dave Harrison. As Murray comes out on top there, not sure if he'll be able to reel in. Mike Rogers, your race leader in the 41. 67 Pat Murray there in second. A battle for third between Jerry Bovair and Dave Harrison. Challenge. First heat for the Sunday Warriors division. Bovair takes over the third spot, as his fans tell me. And Murray starting to win the 41 machine just a little bit. Folks, you want to see something entertaining, take a look at the 67. At the end of the turn, the inside rear wheel is not even touching the ground. The whole way around the turn, the 67's back wheel doesn't even touch the ground. Whenever it's working for him, the 67 reeling in the 41 machine. And this time by, he's got 8 down, 2 to go. 8 down, 2 to go this time by for your leader, Mike Rogers, in the 41. Then we've got the stuntman, Pat Murray, the 67, in the second spot, trying to reel him in. He looks to the inside here in the final lap. Pat Murray looking to the inside. Down the backstretch, they're side by side. We could have an entertaining finish. Out of 4, looks like Pat Murray got it by a fender. Jerry Bovair came home in the third spot. Dave Harrison rounds out your field. Folks, I'm told we still got lots of ice cold beer down at the front beer tent. That is located in turn number 4. So don't be shy, go down, pay them a visit. It is a nice warm night. They would go down sweet. So there's your winner, first Sunday Warrior Heat, the Quality Collision Center, Murray's Used Cars, Pat Murray in the 67. Green flag drops. Bernard looking to make it 2 in a row in that 46 machine. 34, Gary Estabrook. He's up to third already. John Bernard, your race leader. Then we got a battle for second between Bernard. 41. Freddie Prosser in the 34. Now takes over that second spot. Gary Estabrook. And that car you see in the lead, he's just 16 years old, not doing too bad. And that car you see in the inside, second race, not doing too bad at all either. As he's your new leader, kids certainly should be excited about that. The Honda CRX 34 machine, Gary Estabrook, is your leader. John Bernard drops the second. Corey Eagles making his way through the field. He's up to third. Freddie Prosser drops the fourth. Running up to 35 on James Band. Estabrook's out of turn number 4, really stretching it out. Almost straightaway lead for the 34. Corey Eagles decides the infield's shorter, takes a shortcut. Says hello to John Bernard. Battle for second between the 79 of Corey Eagles and 46 of John Bernard. Gary Estabrook, your race leader. Taking the Sunday Driver division and making it into a Sunday drive. He's got almost a straightaway lead in just his first week of competition. Eagles is now up to second. Bernard drops to third. Freddie Prosser hanging in there in fourth. This time by, 8 down, 2 to go for your leader, the 34, Gary Estabrooks. For Gary Estabrooks in the 34 as he takes a peek to see if he can see anybody else. Corey Eagles there in second, Bernard in third. Pretty much coasting here. Out of number 4, here's your race winner in the 34, Gary Estabrooks. Corey Eagles there in second, 46 John Menard hangs in there in third. 41 Freddie Prosser comes home in fourth, rounding up the field, the 35 James Mann. I do believe he came up and visited me a few weeks ago, picked up a set of building rules, and he does have his car out there in the speedway. He is running very strong. So if you do want a set of rules and want to get in on the action in the Sunday Drivers Division, don't be shy. Come on up, pay me a visit. I've got skid building rules up here in the tower. This is the second Sunday Drivers Semi. Tires going everywhere off the start as the Gary Wilson in the 69 makes it 3 wide. Zero Joe Frazee, your leader, not by much as the 45 of Dale Somerville looks to the inside. 11 Mike Stevens there in fourth, or third, sorry. John Robichaux looking for third. Car number 4, still anybody great. Joe Frazee, your leader. 29, Darrell Doucette. Sounds like he could use another cylinder or two. 45, Dale Somerville, your new race leader. The 11 of Mike Stevens and the 0 of Joe Frazee. And the train makes her way down the front straightaway. Dale Somerville, your leader, as we've got 5 down, 5 to go. Halfway home this time by. Mike Stevens in the 11 looking for that first spot. Trying to get on the inside of Somerville. Able to continue. 31, John Robichaux come out to the best of that matter. He went from third to first. John Robichaux, your race leader in the 31. Mike Stevens there in the second spot in that Nissan. Then it's Gary Wilson. Somerville back up to fourth. 2 laps to go for your leader in that Parenza, the 31, John Robichaux. Stevens still trying to find a way around. tire length on the 11. Here's your winner, the 31, John Robichaud. Good run for the 11 of Mike Stevens. He can go in the second spot. 69, Gary Wilson picks up third. 45 after that spin out. Dale Somerville comes home in the 4th spot. So he picks up his first win of the night. Let's have a round of applause for the 31, John Robichaud. If you're a fan of Mr. Robichaud or any other driver out here in the Speedway, we do have pictures down here at the start-finish line. $2 will get you a picture. If you want a couple of them, we'll give you 3 for just $5. So don't be shy, come down, take a peek through the photo albums. Look for your favorite driver. We certainly got a variety of photos down here, and you could take home a picture of your favorite driver. So as he... heads pit side, green flags on the speedway. Stretches, Carnahan follows him in that 66. Eric Hoyt, your leader, Jason Carnahan there. Leon Howard in 3rd. James Cooper Smith slides up into 4th. That hood that's about to fly off to contend with. '95 Eric Hoyt holding on to the lead as Carnahan to the line. Keep your eye on the hood of the 66. Hard to say where it's going to end up. Hoyt back in front now. We've got a great battle for the lead. James Cooper Smith looks to the inside for the 3rd spot under the 54. Exactly where it is, because there goes that hood. '95 Eric Hoyt, still your leader, Carnahan, trying to close in the 66. Eric Hoyt, still your leader in the 95. He takes the shortcut and seems to work for him. Final lap for the 95, Eric Hoyt. Bobby Prosser's busy over at turn number 1 and 2. Not enough. number 4, here comes your race winner, the 95, Eric Hoyt. 54 loses a tire, but he does finish the race, so it's not all bad. I would say that had been going down for the last couple laps, because he was busy. I would say he had a tire going down. As for the race winner, the 95, Eric Hoyt. And while I'm on the subject of asking for things, if I could ask all the youngsters to head down to the play area very shortly. We will be doing a hat toss, so we can have all the youngsters down the play area in just a few moments. We will be throwing out some free hats. Now, one thing I want all you youngsters to keep in mind, the race is on the speedway and not in the grandstands. Green flag out. Shiny-looking machine. He's yet to pick up a win in the sportsman division this year. Looks like he's starting to get the bugs out of that. He's Lewis in the 31.7. Derek Smith got that tire changed on the back. He's running in 4th. As Bill McLean, the 82, continues to lead the field around. Side by side, the battle for second between Keith Lewis and Jim Dunham. Mike Rogers in the 41 starting to sneak up there as well. Your leader, 82, Bill McLean. Loses it over his turn number 2. Gathers himself up, continues on. As I mentioned, he's been having some rough luck with that new machine. But he seems to have things sorted out this week here. Under number 4, looking good. Jim McKenzie, Jim Rogers, Donnie Pond. Green flag on the speedway. Turn it, Pond, side by side, down the backstretch. Straight on his bumper. Lloyd Gurnett, your race leader in the 2. Danny Duke, second spot. Tough break up for Timmy Rogers. He's slow going into turn number 2. So your leader, Lloyd Garner, is here halfway. 5 down, 5 to go. Danny Duke, Ken McKenzie make up your top 3. Lloyd Garnett still leads him around. Then it's a battle for second between Duke and McKenzie. McKenzie looks to the inside of Danny Duke. Great battle for second now. We got 2 laps to go for your race leader. Danny Duke, Ken McKenzie still battling it out for that second spot. Pond is in 4th. There's going to start out Pond there in the 5th spot. So Lloyd Garnett comes home with the win in the 2 machine. Green flag's out. Mike Rogers jumps out to the early lead. Dave Harrison, 91 there in second. Jerry Bovair in the 24. Looks to the outside. Battle for second between Chappell and Harrison. Turn number 4, and there's your leader, 41, Mike Rogers. Then it's the 64. That machine's for sale, folks. That's Brian Chappell, Dave Harrison there in third. A battle at the back of the field between Jerry Bovair and Pat Murray. recognize that name. He ran the street stock division for years here. Pat Murray's up to third in the 67 as we're halfway. 5 down, 5 to go. Stretches Chapel out in front. Rogers drops to second. Pat Murray starting to reel in those two front runners. Second between Pat Murray and Mike Rogers. They head into turn number 3. Looks like Murray's over that second spot. As we one lap to go for Brian Chapel into 64. Pat Murray gets a little loose as he heads into the turn. Adam Moore picking up his first win of the season in the Sunday Drivers Division. 64, Brian Chapel. Pat Murray comes home in second, 41, Mike Rogers there in third. Dave Harrison is fourth, and Jerry Beauvais rounds out your group.
Geez, I keep hitting that wood here every time I turn my arm.
On the track. He is your Pee Wee fan, and of course we do this each and every week here at Riverglade Speedway. All you got to do, youngsters, is when you enter the Speedway, pick up the souvenir program, fill out the ballot, and drop it in the box, and we could draw your name a little later on in the night, just like we drew Kyle's this week. Green flags out for the Quaker State Midsummer Challenge Sunday Drivers feature. Prosser jumps way out in front as we've got cars going everywhere. Both of these guys have no fun. And we got the 35 of James Mann over in the wall in turn number 1. Looks like this will be a no cost. Last week's feature winner is making his way through the field in a hurry. 3 wide over. John's there. Casey Carnahan. Outside of Johnny Bear. Where he was close. Eagle gathers himself up and keeps on going. So now we've got 41. Freddie Prosser, your race leader. John Barrett here. break for Freddie Crawford in the 41. And the 66 comes back out in front. Dale Somerville goes around one more time. He's having a rough night. John Robichaux comes home in second, then it's the 46, Johnny Bear, 69, Gary Wilson. So folks, we did really well to get 21 cars on the speedway for 20 laps and only have one caution. I'm impressed. Carnahan's your feature winner. Up next, we got Sunday Warriors action. It'll be a few moments before we get ready for the Sunday Warriors feature. A lot of those cars you see in competition in this one will be joining us again momentarily, so we do have to realign the field. As he comes back around on his victory lap, let's have a round of applause for Jason Carnahan, the 66. Green flags out. Mike Rogers, Dave Harrison, Terry Melanson, Jerry Volvaire, Brian Chappell, and Pat Murray. Those are the drivers in competition. Rogers jumps out to the early lead in that 41 one more time. Three wide down the front stretch, and Brian Chappell's up to second, that's 64. Rogers in the 41, your race leader, and it's Brian Chappell, Terry Melanson, and Pat Murray. Dave Harrison drops to fifth, rounding out the top five. Rogers still holding on that first spot, the 41. Sitting there waiting for the thing. Chappell looks to the inside of Rogers as they head down the backstretch. We're halfway, 5 down, 5 to go. Chappell's your new race leader in the 64. Right up and get behind Chappell. Pat Murray, Mike Rogers running up the top four. And this time by, we've got 8 down, 2 to go. 8 down, 2 to go. Brian Chappell. White flag for your leader, Brian Chappell. And folks, time machines for sale. We're looking to get into this. Might not be a bad one to pick up. Pat Murray gets sideways in turn number 2. Turn number 4 looks like he's going to hang on. 64, Brian Chappell. Robichaux comes home in the second spot. Pat Murray picks up third. Mike Rogers is fourth. Dave Harrison fifth, and rounding out the field to 24 of Paul Doucette. Brian heads out his victory lap. And if that name sounds familiar, a few years ago we used to run the 68 machine in the Sunday, the street stock division, sorry. Ran here a lot of years. Now he's trying his luck not only in a Chrysler product, but in a front-wheel drive machine as well. Folks, just a reminder, coming up after this, we do have the Quaker State Challenge, all the 4-cylinder cars with various drivers. Green flag on the speedway. Bill McLean jumps out to the early lead in that 82. Dunham tries to follow him into second underneath Keith Lewis. Bill McLean, your race leader in that 82. McKenzie as well. Lloyd Garnett on the outside. Jim Dunham looking for that second spot. Garnett, your new second place competitor. He's flying up to the outside looking for first. Trying to make a move on the outside for that second spot as well. McKenzie comes home with third. 19, Tim Rogers comes home in fourth. And we've got a few hot tempers, it appears. So congratulations to Lloyd Garnett, but unfortunately it seems all eyes are on the backstretch. So as he brings his car back to the start-finish line, let's have a round of applause for the number 2, the Ford machine, Lloyd Garnett. Now, folks, I'm trying to get a few words with Mr. Garnett, but he is a man of very few words, so this could be interesting. Congratulations, sir. Anybody you'd like to thank?
Oh, Vinny Bino and Mike Murdoch, Terry Duncan, I guess, Kansas Design, Rapid Red.
So now you guys were running real strong this week. Did you come up through the week and practice at all, or just found a different setup that seemed to work this week?
We can't afford to practice.
Can't afford to practice, but by golly, he does good with what he's got. Let's have a round of applause one more time for Lloyd Garnett in the 2. So a lot of familiar faces, a couple of different drivers out there. A new guy in the 66 machine, that's Kevin Stevens. Green flag's out. Sheldon Bernstein in the 67, he's a new competitor. Tom Wayne loses a tire in the early going. In the 67, Sheldon Bruce not doing a bad job for his first time out. And it's Brian Chappell in that 64. leader. Having a hard time pronouncing the last name on the 67, so I'm just going to go by his first one, Sheldon. Battle for second between Freddie Prosser and Sheldon in the 67. We got a new second place man in Sheldon. 41 Freddie Prosser drops back. That was still there in fourth. Battle for the lead as Sheldon was to the inside in the 67. 8 down, 12 to go this time by. 8 down, 12 to go in the Quaker State Midsummer Challenge. Second between Robichaux and the 41 of Freddie Prosser. He's in the ball, the way up through. We're halfway to go this time by. Freddie Prosser there in second. He made a walk up to third. Robichaux 51 through the end. Almost through the third at 79. 66. I want to say Carnahan, but it's not. Kevin Stevens. 31 loses the tires. Right by him. 11. Mike Stevens realizes it's no quicker to go around the track backwards. closer to 51 Team Scooter Smith. As he enters turn number 3 and under turn number 4, here comes your winner of the Quaker State Summer Challenge, the 67. I'd like to say the same. So that's a wrap for tonight, folks. We do encourage you next week to come back here to Riverway Speedway Sunday, 6 o'clock. We've got Seasons Point action. The Zeller's Pharmacy Sunday Drivers, the Sunday Warriors, and the Budweiser Sportsman Division. So let's have a round of applause for the number 67 machine, Murray's Used Cars Quality Collision Machine, before we head out.